All right, welcome back everybody to another episode of Etchy's Tabletop Testing Series. I am Etchy, and joining me is
Jake Gearhart.
We're back with a new playmat, playing the old format. That's technically our current format, Perfect Order. We wanted to visit some of the decks that did well at the recent Prague Regionals. Do you want to start by talking about this Dragapult Dudunsparce deck that kind of shocked the world?
Yeah, I think this deck is really smart by Mateus. Playing no two prize liabilities, just playing into drawing, and no hand disruption either. You just make a giant hand and then end the game with Acerola and Dragapult being your only EX in play. Your opponent has no way to take 2 prize cards, so you can jump ahead that way. And the Hero's Cape as well to make it more difficult to KO no matter what you do. So I think it's just, very smart way of building the deck, and had the Dudunsparce EX in there for the Crustals, which ended up doing very well.
Very important in the finals, did definitely come up. And then I'll be playing the Mega Starmie Dusknoir deck that also got top 8. This is different from the Mega Starmie deck we showed previously on the channel before Perfect Order even came out, which was Mega Starmie and Mega Frostlass. This instead relies on Dusknoirs to give you the extra damage instead of the Frostlass. Very good when nobody's playing Psyduck, which was kind of the case at Prague. And it's a lot more aggressive too. So this matchup, from what I've played so far, if I just get roll in turn 1 and explode all over you, then I win. Otherwise, it's a lot sketchier. Especially when this comes into play at the wrong time, same with Acerola. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to try this match out because it didn't happen in Top Cut. So this is a way to see how this deck pairs up into the champion. So would you like heads or tails?
I'll go with heads.
It is heads.
I think I want to go second in this matchup.
Going first is good for me.
In general, you want to go for... Okay, yeah. Maybe, but I think turn 1 Budew is really important. Well, going blind, I assume this would go first. So we'll do that.
Okay, sure.
First. It's if I get a Budew down, then, and you aren't able to get a bunch of Buddy Poffins on turn 1 to put your Duskulls and Starmies into play, then I think I'm safe. But if I give you the first supporter, it could be more dangerous. I get an extra turn of evolution, but you get a better setup.
Sure.
So, yeah, well, I'll go first this game. We'll see how that turns out.
Sounds good. And the new playmat. We are now sponsored officially by Endgame TCG. They make awesome sleeves. We're both individually sponsored by them, so this isn't like a big change or anything. We've been using their sleeves this whole time. Never had any issue on all the previous videos. So if you like the colors, you want to check them out, use promo code PRIZECHECK for 10% off your order. Support us. I said before, we made $0 off these videos so far, so if you want to help us out, that'd be awesome. And you get some really sick sleeves in the process. So.
All right, drawing the hands. Let's see what... okay, this is a good going first hand. Very bad going second hand.
Well, good thing you picked that. So.
Yeah, I am glad. Okay. I will draw for turn. Play this Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I have 2 Dracloaks and 2 Dragapults in hand, so I can get my double Dreepy down, but then I won't be able to get Budew because of the opponent's Budew. So this is a little bit sketchy, but I think I need the draw. This is not looking great, but I think this will be fine.
You'll draw what you need. It'll be fine.
And we can check the prizes there. 2 boss, not actually that big of a deal in this matchup. I'm going to be kind of swinging into the active most of the time. One Dunsparce, not a huge deal either. Then I'll just pass to you.
Okay, sounds good. As always, this is our testing series, so we'll do things to save time, like checking prizes. If you're wondering why I always say this every video, it's because somebody comments almost every other video about it, so yes. I have 3 Ultra Balls in hand and a Lillies. One thing to note, too, is this deck plays Risky Ruins as its only stadium. This deck plays Risky Ruins as its only stadium, and you want to be really careful about when you put it into play.
Yeah.
Very particular, because once it comes down, it's staying in this matchup. So I'm going to start with the Ultra Ball here. I don't need Risky Ruins right now, so I'm going to get rid of that. I think... How much water does this deck play again? I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Yeah. Risky Ruins is actually kind of good to bench, because then it puts the Dreepies in range of your Starmie attack.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you have one to slap down immediately, that might be good. But
the problem is I could get some of my stuff down before it happens, because I could do because I'm gonna Lillies here. I could do this, and then it lets me play the Risky Ruins. But if I do that, then I can't play the second Ultra Ball, and I'm just...
Well, you only have to discard...
Oh.
Yeah. You can do...
If I did that,
That works.
no, I
You
still
probably
can't do
don't
it.
need to play a second Ultra Ball
Yeah.
before.
Okay. So then I get my Star. Oh, yeah, because I get my Staryu down, and then Duskull. It doesn't really matter if it's
Yeah.
gets the damage on it, so we can do that. Play the Risky Ruins, Lilies, and then we'll check my prizes too really quickly. Meowth. This is the only Meowth in this deck, so it can be a problem. At least, yeah, it's the only Meowth. One Duskull. One Hilda. Not the end of the world. This deck is very heavy on the Duskull line. I think it's a 4-2-2 or something like that.
Yep.
Oh, I need to just shuffle.
Any rare candies in there? I can't remember. I assume.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we can just check. I don't think there is. Yeah, no candies.
Okay. I'm a bit safe for next turn then.
Yeah. Yeah, the Risky Ruin damage doesn't really matter on the Duskulls since they just die to Dragapult anyway. Fortunately, this deck does not play Candy. Both decks don't play Candy, I guess, so I don't really have to worry about my Duskulls dying instantly. So I do want to get them evolved up as soon as possible here. I drew into 2 more Risky Ruins. Awesome. Poké Pad. I think this is going to just end up being... My hand is like in a really weird spot. This might actually just be Dusclops then. I have Duskull in hand. I'm not worried about my Staryu dying, but I also don't have a path to get Starmie down next turn. My hand is basically just Pokemon and boss, and that's it. Yeah, so I guess it has to be Dusclops. I want to thin out so I can actually try to draw something to get me going next turn. Night Stretcher does also get me going, except I don't have the water now too. I probably should have kept the water in that case. I just attached it to the Starmie since I was doing the Ultra Ball. Play that. Oh, I stole yours, sorry. We can play that too. Itchy Pollen.
All right. I drew a Lillie. That's not bad. I could just go for the... I think I need to Crispin at some point. I could like go for the manual attachments. If I...
Swap this for the colored one.
Sure. Risks getting the like Dusclops plus Snipe on one of the Dracloaks though. I do have the Hero's Cape, so I could Cape and then Lillie, but I do have Dragapult in my hand already, so I think I'm just gonna play the Crispin and hold a Lillie for next turn. And then I'll use my recons afterwards. I can split the energy so that I don't have to commit the Hero's Cape yet. Let's check. Or any energies prize. One of each, so that's fine. This deck has 1 extra psychic energy than there is fire. So I'll go 1 of each, put them on, and then start my recon directives. Econ. I think I'll take Ultra Ball. Don't need a 3rd Dragapult EX. I have a Dreepy that I could put down, but that's a little bit scary.
Yeah, I could just instantly Dusclops, and I have the Dusclops.
Yeah, so I'll bench, put the Dreepy back in the deck. Then I could Hero's Cape one of these, because if you have Boss, Starmie, Dusclops, then I would lose both Dracloaks.
Yeah.
So I think I should Hero's Cape
yeah.
1, and I'll be this one. And then I'll pass to you.
Yeah, I can't really do anything. I can bench that. Poffin, but I don't want to bench Duskull. I don't want to bench Staryu now because they're going to get destroyed. But I kind of have to.
Yeah, it's a bit kind of risky if you don't, because I could just have... well, I guess it's hard for me to retreat this since this is not getting knocked out. So I need like another Crispin and then Yeah, if I have another Crispin, then I can Adrenabrain 10.
You have Latias too,
knockout.
right?
No, there's no two prizers in this
Oh,
deck
okay,
except
yeah.
for the evolutions.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the only way I attack this next turn is if I get another Crispin.
So I think in that case I can just bench both.
And then we get 20 on each of them.
Yep. Itchy Pollen.
Okay. Draw. Recon number 1. Got a Risky Ruins, which is not useful, but I'll keep it in the hand so I can discard with Ultra Ball in a future turn if I am not item locked. Yeah, I missed the Crispin, so I think I'll end up playing Lillie this turn, so this doesn't really matter. Actually, I can, yeah, I can't play the Poffin anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll go for an attachment here, and then I think I'll evolve just to protect this from the Dusknoir plus boss plus whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could bench my Dreepy here as well, and it takes 20, which isn't great. So I think I'll just play the Lillie. Yeah, I want to time the turns where I bench Dreepy so where I can Adrenabrain the damage off right away.
Yep.
Okay, draw 8. 6, 7, 8. And then I think I'm just going to pass to you again.
I drew a Legacy Energy. I can start Munkidoriing stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
with the Legacy.
I don't know if that's
all I can do here, unfortunately.
Do you have the Dusnoir in hand still?
No, I have nothing.
I thought you did. Okay.
I just have the Dusclops.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be another Itchy Pollen turn.
Yeah. Okay. Now, can I... Yeah, I can't wipe both Starmies. I guess I could if I had like Dark Energy Boss. Or you just boss, I guess. Yeah. 2 boss are prized though, so. Okay. Nothing useful there. It's just going to be another Crispin turn, it looks like. But then I can attack at least. So I will Crispin, Dark Energy, and a Fire Energy. Now there's how much damage on the Dusclops? There's 2.
2.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go Dark Energy on Munkidori. I think knocking out the Dusclops is the thing that I care about most here. So, and I also get to bench a Dreepy safely. So that'll come into play. Take 20. Then I'll move the 20 onto the Dusclops. And then I can retreat into Dragapult EX. And go for a Phantom Dive, put 5 on there and 1 on the Staryu. Actually, I could put it on the Duskull instead, so then it's in Munkidori range. Yeah,
sure, yeah.
I'll do that.
Makes sense.
Take my
and it's also in Phantom Dive range if I don't pop it next turn.
Yep. 2 prize cards.
So I'll promote the damage Staryu. Draw for turn. All right, Fezandipiti saved me. Doesn't take damage because of it's Dark type. Draw 3. I will Legacy that. Poffin. For nothing. And yeah, this is basically my nightmare scenario already. This is a really bad position. I needed a lot more damage down by this point. Oh yeah, I'm going back in. Lilies. Still get 8. I whipped the Starmie. Cool. Poké Pad. Clops. Yeah, I think whiffing just means I scoop.
Yeah.
try to get a better start this time. I will go first.
Okay.
Definitely should have Ultra Ball differently turn 1, but or like discarded differently, but I needed 2 pieces and I didn't draw either. I wouldn't have drawn either anyway, so very unfortunate Lilies.
Yeah, I think my setup or my opening hand wasn't that great, but it had all the pieces I needed for that specific combination of game. And without Iono, there's nothing you can do in
Yeah.
this format.
Yeah, I'm going first.
Okay, I can open up Dudunsparce. I think that makes sense.
Draw for turn. This is much more my speed. Oh, Poké Pad. Gonna grab Staryu. Check the prizes real quick. 2 dark. It's a little annoying, but I believe there's one more in the deck. We also have Legacy, worst case scenario. My 1 Wally's is prize. That is actually very important in this matchup. Because neither of us are one-shotting each other's big fellows. Then I do have Ultra Ball. I have Hilda for next turn to guarantee getting going. If I Ultra Ball, I can... If I attach this, I can Ultra Ball away my Latias, so... Just in case. But I would really like to just... Lily's next turn and hope I hit everything. You could Budew me, though. I should guarantee it. Because even if I don't get like a big pop off this turn, just getting actually even if I don't get the big pop off this turn, just getting the Starmie attack off the next turn is really strong and at least gives me a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what to Ultra Ball for here. I guess if I do that, I don't need to attach the dark. Just guarantee have that next turn. So I guess we do. Don't attach it. Grab Dusclops preemptively. And then we have a guaranteed jet blow and fun stuff next turn. So I will pass.
Sure. Okay. Draw. Don't have very many options, but I can Poké Pad. I could Budew this turn, or I get double Dreepy down. I think the second Dreepy is more important because it's kind of likely you have boss.
Yeah, I believe this deck plays.
Yeah,
early
is there an
balls?
energy on this one?
No energy.
Oh, okay.
I put it back in, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, so then how are you attacking? Oh, yeah, I guess you can explode it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Check the...
Yeah, I kind of forgot that I could just pop
prizes.
it.
Yeah. 2 Psychic prized. Luckily, there are 4 in the deck. Get 1 Dreepy. I do hit, yeah, I already have 1 Dreepy in hand, so then the second Poké Pad, I can get Budew and then attack with it this turn. I could get another Dreepy.
3 Dreepy is pretty strong, yeah.
Yeah. I could also put the Hero's Cape on the Dudunsparce, so then I force you to...
Ooh.
Like if you can Dusclops it and then attack, but then... I think
But that's your Hero's Cape for the game.
I think that might be fine, though. Because otherwise you get a Dreepy KO. I also have the Crispin that I'm going to play anyway. Yeah, get those 2.
Yeah, because if I don't KO it, then you just go back into the deck and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I could save the Poké Pad for the Dudunsparce.
Yeah, I think if you attach it to the Dunsparce, I have to pop it, and I have to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Okay.
And then I can protect my Dreepies. Get 1 energy down. I guess it would be fire, and then I can attach the Psychic there. Then Hero's Cape on the Dunsparce and pass.
Draw for turn. A little Hilda. Mega Starmie. I could Ignition Energy and hit you for 210 instead.
You could do that, yeah.
I'll grab Legacy and Starmie. I guess. No, I have to do this. Well, I mean, I have. Maybe that is actually better. But I still have to pop this because it's.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get bench
Yeah.
damage either way. There's no
I think
point.
it's the same.
No. If
Yeah.
I kept the Latias, but then I don't want to bench it, so that's fine. Curse Blast. Jet Blow. 50.
Yeah, I guess I'll promote this Dreepy. I'll Recon Directive. Drew a Lillie, which I'll need to play. Can Poké Pad the other one. Yeah, Evolve. Attach here, and then Lillie for 6.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no. Let's recon. Maybe I should have held the energy, because now if you have boss, it's very bad for me. Yeah, I lose. Whereas if I had Munkidori, then I could Munkidori the damage off and then survive against... Yeah, that would have been a much better play. So, yeah, Poffin.
Do you Budew here?
If I Budew, then you get 2 prizes off
Sure.
the Dracloak. So it stops Meowth, potentially, but I think I just have to hope you don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will pass.
I'll play Lilies.
No boss's orders.
No boss,
I'm
you're safe.
surviving.
Goodness, his Hero Cape being gone early means 2 Shiny Dragapult, very simple. I don't have to do like double of the 210 attack to get there.
Yep. I think the biggest problem is going to be getting your backup Starmie into play.
Yeah.
You have to bench double Starmie.
Double Staryu.
Yeah, double Staryu.
Gonna have to play this. Get rid of a Ruins. Yeah, this is my only Pokemon that I can put down this turn.
Then I think you don't put anything down. Yeah, just save the Ultra Ball.
But you don't have Munkidori yet.
So it's
You could whiff.
pretty easy for me to get, like, yeah, Ruins, Munkidori, Dark, Dragapult, and then or I could just boss your bench Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay, so I think in that case, let's drop that.
Do you save the Ultra Ball then? Yeah, if you can't get anything.
Yeah, because you're not gonna lock me up. I guess that's fine. Jetblow 50. I'll reshuffle.
Let's Recon Directive. Get a Dracloak. Then I can Recon Directive with this one, right? Because I'm going to be healing 30. Recon. Then I can play the Crispin, I guess. Yeah. Bench Munkidori, Crispin. Only have Fire and Psychic in the deck. The Dark is in my hand. Let's see what else. Yeah. I'll be going back in. Put the Fire... yeah, Fire onto here, or I could do the Psychic. I think the Psychic is, yeah, better. Then Attach for turn. And Ultra Ball, discarding Dudunsparce and a Fire Energy, I think. Yeah. Then I will get my Dragapult. Adrenaline 30 to your active. And Phantom Dive for 200.
All right, unfortunately, I did not pull my Wallies off the prizes. Otherwise, I'd be in a pretty good spot here. Okay, I did top deck that at least. How many cards in hand? Just
Two.
Ooh. I benched 2 of these. This is at least the Legacy. So you could take 3. And then I just got to hope this can win me the game somehow.
Yeah, I think you're safe to bench Duskulls this turn too.
Yeah, I can get 1 down.
So I think my best option is just double KO Starmie.
Well, do I want a monkey down instead?
Yeah, that would be helpful. Knock out the Dracloak with your
Yeah,
monkey.
I should probably do
you can
that.
do that.
Do I care about giving you Risky Ruins at this point?
I think you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is what I thought. I do have the lovely Harlequin in hand, but I will instead be Pokégearing and trying to get some other stuff. I probably want to do like boss KO, but I'm not sure.
I think threatening the Dragapult is more important because you're going to knock this out, and then I have no backup attacker.
Sure. Oh,
to
that makes
target
sense. That
this
makes
down.
sense. Yeah. I cannot shuffle today.
Yeah, getting Munkidori Dark and Double Staryu is like the perfect turn.
Got a Lilies instead. Do I want to play the Lilies? Or hold the Harlequin? I think we just play the Lilies. And then, yeah, Adrenabrain, 30 off. To the Cloak. Okay, pretty usable hand. Okay. Jet Blow. Knockout.
120. Okay. Okay, I have, yeah, Brock Scouting and a boss. I guess I just have to Brock Scouting. Because I could take out Double Staryu, but it's more important for me now to just knock out the attacker.
Mm-hmm.
I can get Dracloak. I could get a Dudunsparce, see 1 extra card, but I think it's more important that I get the Dracloak in play this turn.
Do you have energy too?
Yes. Yeah. Recon. Okay, I got a Poké Pad
Pretty good.
Poffin 2, but
We could see our first Dudunsparce
Yeah.
of the day.
now I don't know if I use it this turn or not. I don't think I do. It's just good to have in play.
Yeah.
Then I'll attach, move 30 to a Staryu, and then I will Phantom Dive. Yeah, put them all on the Staryu.
Yep. You take 3.
3. Yeah. 3. Now, if you get the triple energy and then attack, then that I'm in a kind of a bad spot. Or yeah, I have to find Dragapult, and even then, it's not great.
Unfortunately, the only way I can do basically anything this turn is by benching Fez.
That's fine at this point, I think.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and Poké Pad.
I think you have to hit the triple energy this turn. Or does that deck play Bloodmoon too? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could just attack with that this turn then.
If I can find it.
You need an energy though,
Monkey.
so you have to have Latias as well.
I think I discarded it. Yeah.
You find a stretcher.
I have nothing in my
Oh,
hand.
then you should put up the Munkidori then, because you can retreat this and
Sure, yeah.
Bloodmoon with. Yeah.
Yeah, you're low on prizes. That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of decks haven't been playing the bear. I'm not used to having it again. It's very very weird. But I think multiple in Top Cut did, right?
Yeah. Like an ideal turn this turn would be evolve into Mega Starmie and Bloodmoon without any other 2 prizes in play, but that seems not possible.
Okay. We can do something, potentially, depending on this. I just need a Hilda, or even a Lillie's, I guess. I got nothing. Yeah, I'm stuck.
Okay, then I think you retreat into Staryu and pass.
Yeah, I could retreat into this too.
Yeah. No, it has to be into Staryu because I can knock out the Staryu on the bench, so you have to put that in the active so that I need a boss to win as well.
Sure.
Because otherwise I could just ruin, or I don't even need anything. I could just Phantom Dive.
Bossing doesn't really do anything here, but I guess I just do it because I have nothing else.
Yeah.
Boss. Pass.
Have to retreat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise I have game on board, but I do have boss on anything.
Okay.
And then Adrenabrain 10 to the Starmie, and then retreat and Phantom Dive for double knockout. That game would have been close if you missed the...
I was surprised too, yeah.
Yeah. If you got the Starmie attack on the Dragapult, that would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, you could see the vision though. It was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup feels hard for Starmie if I don't just destroy a bunch of things turn 2. One thing that's funny that came up a couple times when I was trying out the matchup is if you go, or if I go second, sometimes you can just leave it a Dunsparce in the active, and then I can't do anything to it. And that's really annoying because this deck only plays 2 bosses too. So that's one thing you can try to do if you get kind of a weird start or a slow start. But yeah, I like this deck in general just for how aggressive it is, and you just run a lot of decks off the floor on your second turn, and you just win, and you can enjoy your lunch break early. But
yeah, it's a very high rolly deck.
Yep. You can see I got blocked up a lot mid game, where if you just don't have the boss or the Ultra Ball or whatever, you're really thin on these Starmies. You only have 2 of them in the deck, which makes things kind of hard. You are really reliant on your Duskull line, which is hard to do against Dragapult, if you don't get them all on the bench really early on. So definitely tricky, but you can see how I got top 8. Just can explode and Curse Blast everything.
Yep. Deceptively difficult to play correctly.
Sure.
You have to... Basically, your Pokemon search cards have to be perfect each time. That's the only thing that's tricky, but you need to make sure that you're calculating ahead of time which attackers and which Dusknoir lines you're going to need and which your opponent can pressure. I think this Dragapult to Dunsparce deck is overall just the best deck in the format. So, yeah, it's hard to beat.
I expect we'll see a lot more tool removal and maybe even Watchtower going forward, right?
Yeah. Watchtower doesn't actually hurt this deck that much. Kind of hurts other decks as much as it does hurt this deck because it turns off the Meowths. But I'd imagine this could play more Unfair Stamp or Legacy Energy would both be good in this deck.
Sure.
Scoop up Cyclone as well. That's kind of not that great with the whole Acerola strategy at the end.
Right. Yeah, we didn't get to see that, but definitely a strong card in the deck that probably took a lot of people off guard this past weekend. The one thing I want to say about this deck too is it's kind of like the natural evolution of the Mega Kangaskhan Dragapult list that we saw in Champions League way back when, where the Dudunsparce is fulfilling the same draw issue that this deck tends to have sometimes, and just always make sure you can keep things going without keeping a 3-prize liability on board.
I think it's more so the Kangaskhan was kind of good because it just let you open up the game and find your Crispins really early. The Dudunsparce, it's hard to find early because you're trying to find your Dracloaks. So the Dudunsparce I think is mostly just here for the Acerola. It's the the whole deck is built around this Acerola play, and you can't have any two prizes in play when you do that. So don't play any two prizes in the deck. This is like a worse Fez, but it's a one prizer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also get the benefit of having the Dudunsparce EX, which is really good against the slot box decks,
Right.
Raging Bolt, those types of things. Anything that could threaten your early Dragapult, and if you miss a Crispin, you wouldn't be able to respond to. You can use the Dudunsparce's first attack to knock out everything.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on these two decks?
Yeah, not much. I think this is the deck to beat now, and it's pretty hard to beat. there's not much that does, I don't think. Yeah, the Rockets deck might be a little bit tricky for this, but even so, the Acerola is just so good against everything.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. All right. As always, again, thank you, Endgame, for sponsoring our videos. Use promo code PrizeCheck in the description. There's a link there as well. You can check that out to try out these sleeves for yourself. And you can check out our socials in the description as well. And we'll be back with more Perfect Order next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.